Hello, cosplay world. We're back with a Monday rant. Bam! We got a good Monday rant. I hope I've got bullet points and I've thought out things, and I've recorded this twice before because I said terrible things on camera, which I should not say. No, I just was really crappy and stuttered a lot. I'm not sure if the coffee's helping or hurting because it gives me the energy. It also makes my thoughts go blue. So, whatever. Let's get into this rant. Alright. So, my next event I'm going to is RamentCon in, I believe, Maryville. Because it's, like, a few miles down the road. Cat, stop kicking me. I will destroy you, cat. Ah! Okay. Tochi's over here being a bad cat. So I'll be there. I will be shooting video for an upcoming video set. That is, you know how I have these Monday rants, and I have my Let's Makes, and I have my Knives Goes to Every Con Ever. I have a new set of videos. Yes, to break up the monotony of the regular editing I have to do. Or possibly make it worse, because now I have more editing. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But, I hope a lot comes from this project out. If you're at RamentCon, do talk to me. I would love participation. Even if whatever we shoot doesn't come up right away, I hope to use it in the future for future segments in the series. It's a series. Hopefully. Okay. This video is going to be largely on new content because, of course, I'm trying to get new interesting content for you guys. One thing I've been kicking around is kind of a vlog, and not the rant sort of thing where I'm talking directly to a camera and we are interacting together as much as this is kind of schizophrenic in a way, talking to a camera. Okay, it's kind of, me talking more about me and my life and let you guys kind of connect with me in a way, and hopefully me connecting with you, because I love talking with you guys. That's kind of the most rewarding part about doing these videos is the comments, and I say that in my outro now because it actually is what gets me through the day on most occasions. So that could be fun. I would probably park a camera over my project and talk with you while I'm doing it. I'm not sure what I would add for video. It'd be mostly audio. I don't know how I was going to address that. It's kind of I'm kind of getting input from you guys. If you have any ideas, leave comments in the commentary below. Alright, the next thing would be kind of journeys together, because of course, as much as I make stuff, I don't know everything about cosplay. Obviously, I don't know everything about photography and video editing and all that good stuff. That's why I'm getting lots of help from those people who left me comments. Thank you for telling me about aperture and all those details. I did not get back to them in a direct reply to the comment. That's the only thing. And getting in contact with people in general is just good. Make those sorts of connections and have that information available to me and grow together. Alright, back to focusing. We're focusing, right? You're focusing? I'm focusing. Alright, but dancing. That could be fun. Yeah, we could do a dance thing together. It could be horribly embarrassing. But at least it'd be interesting, right? Doing those dance routines with a group might be fun. And I think I could benefit from the exercise because I'm getting kind of a married body. I'm also like 27, 28. I'm in there, I forget exactly. So I wear a lot of bodysuits, and cat, go away. Stop calling me. And I would like to look a little better in my bodysuits, like I used to. So a workout thing could also be awesome, where I've seen threads and forums about workouts and cosplayers doing that. It'd be great to have that sort of feedback and interaction and things like that, progress, but that might come later when I have more supporters and or people that are more active within this channel. And Cat, I swear to God, I'm going to destroy you! Stop it! Bad cat. As I just pet him. Also, one of the other skills I would be interested in developing is makeup. Yes. I am in full not shaved mode and my hair is crazy. It's like on the verge of me getting haircut crazy. I go through here. If you look at my videos, I go cut hair, crazy, 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 cut hair, crazy, crazy, crazy. It goes that. It just does that. But that would be interesting considering I am not Bishi. I think that's what I'd call it. I'd be like, on the road to Bishi. I would never make it in that road. No. But it would be fun traveling and stumbling and falling and being run over by mules. With you guys. At least I learn a thing or two and be interesting. Might be a little expensive though. I don't know. Thinking. Okay. So that's one idea, and I would, of course, get information from you guys and see if I can get other information from other sources as well, and share them with you, even though there are probably much more experienced people out there than I. But it's about, a lot of these are about the journey together, which is what's important and motivating about these. Because I think it's about as much about motivating you guys as it is motivating me, because I don't think I would make quite as much stuff if I didn't do these videos. Interesting, huh? Alright, another thing, a video set I could do, I'm kind of kicking around, is sort of stories or basic tips for cosplayers. Now, to some degree, this is a little bit overdone, and I know what I would kind of do differently, but being that it's so overdone, I'm really reluctant to add a series like that to this channel when there's so many out there. I feel that I do have a considerable amount of experience to contribute, maybe a different viewpoint than some of the what's available, but I'm going to hold on. I don't know if I'm a little reluctant in that respect to give that sort of insight, or at least produce those kind of videos, not give out the insight. If somebody asks me to tell them, no problem. Alright, so we come next to Project Oak. It has a name. That's how long I've been thinking about it. I mean, I've been thinking about it for years. Because back when I was competitive, like really competitive, now I kind of join masquerades for fun and I'm not really out to really hardcore like some people are. I'm going to double check to make sure this is running because I think I heard a click noise. Okay, it is. Good. Alright, sorry guys. I thought I heard it go, no, you cannot record anymore. But, back to Project Oak. Alright. So, back in the day, I would kind of go to a convention looking out for cosplayers. There's, of course, really awesome cosplayers. They go to all these conventions. And I'd study their work, and I'd kind of try to figure out what they're doing, what sort of cosplayers to expect there, and I would try and outdo them, of course, because that's the friendly, competitive nature. Even back when I got my first master, it was always friendly, competitive. I think, if you guys know who Silly Half the Battle, which I love these people, I talk with them, and they're my friends, and they're really great people. Where I spent almost the entire time out of my costume hanging out with them, because I knew that they were really cool people, and I do enjoy quite a lot when I go back to the green room, hanging out with people in the same way. There's also some people that for better or worse, are kind of more like Gary Oak. And they were great. They were really motivating forces. I'd find someone who had usually it's between like 1 and 3 awards, whether they just think they're amazing, and I'd show up and they would not do so well. But that kind of build-up and interaction between them was incredibly motivating, and I love that. I miss that about it. kind of having that rival to have the goal to beat them, like, I can do it, which I haven't had in quite a while. I think I've said this before in videos, but I really don't want to be Gary Oak, because I don't, I really do try not to be a jerk about things, but I have kind of noticed over the years that upon arrival into a green room, people know who I am, and I don't, it's not really the same. Oh well. But I still enjoy hanging out with people. I kind of still love competing. It's just getting whenever I make something, right, I'll get into it like 89%, and that last bit of finishing work, I kind of lose interest in it. I really, the me of cosplayer is more about making it. As you've seen me, there's videos. If you go to the Golem, the Steampunk Golem, yeah, I think it's just a Golem. Anyway, the video of it, I have to throw away the costume because there's no space, and a lot of times that's what happens with my costume, because I either give it away or something happens to it, but my love is in making it, and that's kind of where I would like that motivation and that passion back, and I want it! I want it! And I've been ranting on about this for entirely too long, guys. Let's move on. Alright, now I've been asked for in-depth vids about particular aspects of particular materials and techniques and things like that. I kind of want to do that. I've always wanted to do that. In fact, if you go back to my original rants, that's what they were about. Way back when my camera skills were not great. I almost said a bad word there. And I'm pretty sure I've sworn more than once, and that was a no. Anyhow, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to make a very informative sort of video. But that, to produce a sort of higher quality, more in-depth video, it is kind of costly, time, it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of editing, things like that, which I kind of want. Now, say I'm evil, whatever the case may be, I kind of would like compensation for that. I mean, I will help people as much as I want, as much as I can, but I would want, you know, money for food and cosplay and conventions. God, sorry if that's the most horrible thing in the world, but I don't know, I'm gonna have to work out some way for those kind of videos. Like, if I produced a book, which I can't because I'm dyslexic, I'm never gonna write a book ever, I would have people pay for copies of it. For videos, I'm going to work something out different for that. Hopefully some sort of downloadable content thing. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But ideally, I would like to be able to buy food and shelter and cosplay and conventions. With that, at some point, with that kind of labor that goes into it. However, I would be very interested in getting other content with other content producers for you guys, rather than just me ranting at you constantly. Because, you know, everyone needs a break every once in a while. And that would free me up to kind of produce those kinds of really long production time videos. Getting other content producers is pretty hard because you have to have the camera, even the little light bulb, the $20 light bulb. People don't want to spend the money for those light bulbs. They have to want to put that time and effort into producing the video, which initially like, yeah, I'll do video editing, and then they're like, oh wait, this is like 2 to 4 hours of work for this, and I'm like, yeah, it is. And quickly after they lose interest. But I don't know, maybe collabs, because I know that there are other cosplayers who produce videos, and maybe something can happen with them where we have some fun. I could also maybe do like a group project that could be fun, where they have something going on. I'll say, yeah, sure, I could make something to go along with that, and that could be, there's something interesting there I could have fun with, because I like to build things, or make things, or sew things, or whatever the case may be. I like to make stuff. that. What are you doing? Stop kicking me. But definitely one of those things I'm always looking for is other content producers for this channel. Oh well. I think the last thing I was kicking around or trying to produce was with storyboards and scripts and things like that. I actually got a decent amount into it as far as the back end is concerned. We're like these kind of cosplayer videos, they'll have like little short skits about stuff we run into on a daily basis. You know, getting to a convention and something breaking down, or forgetting something, or just little simple, slightly funny shorts about everyday life as a cosplayer. Those could be interesting. The difficulty is getting help, getting other people to participate, getting schedules worked out, and everything to mesh together. It is remarkably difficult to get, at least for me. I guess I'm not a people person. I spend a lot of time in school. To get on board with that sort of thing, and the work that's involved for whatever amount of payoff they perceive. But that could be fun. I don't know. I hope this hasn't been going on too long. I hope you guys enjoyed talking with me as much as I'm talking with you. But yes, I'm going to take another sip of coffee. So this was a decent recording. I don't think I was as clear as I would have liked, but you probably get the idea. And maybe I was a little bit more long-winded than I would have liked. But those who are regularly watching my videos have probably made it this far. I'm really happy to talk to you guys. If you have any comments, any ideas, if you have anything you'd like to contribute, I'd love to hear about it. Otherwise, I'm going to end this rant. Thanks you guys for sticking around, and I'll see you next time. Alright, thanks a lot, guys. For everyone who stuck around this far, these videos are for you guys. The ones that stuck around and want to learn all these cosplay things, really involved in the cosplay community. I love, most of all, your comments. I get up in the morning, drink my coffee, read comments, try to answer as many as I can. Of course, it's great when you like and subscribe. That helps me out. I'm hoping to get maybe to, I think the next one's 5,000, where I get to do more interactive things with my subscribers and the people who are actually engaged, which is really what this is about, because this is a community, and I want to grow this community. Anyway, I think that's about it. See you in the next video.